Today we have the stories of the Italian Brainrots again.
And we'll start with a very ambiguous monster, won't we?
You're absolutely right. Let's get started soon.
But before we start, we ask you to subscribe, put a like, and hit the bell. It will help us a lot in the development of the channel. Hey, could we have turned on the wrong video? There's this stinking crocodile.
No, this is definitely the video. There can be no mistake.
Nevertheless, it's still very, very strange, but okay, it doesn't matter.
And here's our main character or heroine. I don't even know how to tell them apart.
It doesn't matter. It's important that we watch the right video after all.
Just look at how this stupid crocodile is always up to something.
Oh yes, and it's very unlikely that it will be some kind of pleasant surprise for these pigs.
Yo, what is this? Are my eyes deceiving me? Is it a bomb?
Unfortunately, you are not mistaken, and your eyes do not let you down. This is a real bomb.
But the worst news is that this bomb is flying at the piggies.
What? Do they think it's an acorn? I'm sure it won't end well.
I think the only thing we'll be able to see is a lot of fried bacon.
It seems that this is exactly what will happen, but we will believe in the best.
But no miracle happened. All the pigs exploded. Maybe one of them was Peppa.
Wow, one of them miraculously survived, but it won't bring back the lost comrades.
I think that it is at such moments that the cruel path of revenge begins.
Oh yes, you're damn right, but we won't find out until later.
It all starts with us seeing some strange house.
It's not just a weird house, it's a witch's house.
A witch who dreams of becoming a beautiful ballerina.
Oh my god, did our cappuccino ballerina used to be an old witch?
Oh no, I don't think so. I think it's a lot more complicated than you think.
She's too old to even try to be a ballerina.
I'm sure we're in for a very unexpected twist in this story.
Maybe you're right, or maybe it's just the way it is and our ballerina is a very big phony.
We can see her brewing some kind of potion.
She should turn into a ballerina with this potion, but I highly doubt it.
You doubt it, but if she can do it, it will be amazing.
Yeah, and don't forget, it'll mean you're dating an old witch.
Oh my god, that's right. You're dating a ballerina cappuccino. This is going to be hilarious.
Let's better solidify the topic and watch the video more closely.
She didn't have enough fly agaric for the potion, so she went out to collect them.
They're very poisonous to humans.
First of all, she's a witch, and second of all, look at this.
You see it too? Looks like this is our ballerina.
Oh yes, she's beautiful in any way. That's why I'm sure it's her.
She's sitting and drinking a cappuccino right in the woods. I think it's really weird.
I just have one question. Where did she brew it?
The question is a very good one, but there is no answer. But there is a meeting of our heroines.
I wonder what's going to happen next.
I hope everything ends well.
I'm afraid not, because that girl made a huge mistake. She laughed at the witch.
Oh yes, this is a very dangerous thing because a witch can do magic.
Looks like we're about to see her magic in action.
She fires her spell at the girl and oh my god!
You see it too, don't you? The girl turned into a cappuccino ballerina.
But that's not all.
Wow, I didn't see that one coming. The witch has transferred her body and mind into the body of a cappuccino ballerina.
What the?
And we'll start with one not so popular Brainrot, but I personally really like it.
But this is Brr Patapim. Why did you say that he's not popular?
But if this is his story, then why has he already appeared?
Yeah, and he died right away. It's not his story, cappuccino assassins.
I already understood that, but I didn't understand who and how managed to kill Brr Patapim.
Judging by the very rapid change of day and night, we are shown that a lot of time has passed.
The only question is how much time has passed?
To be honest, I don't think it's important because judging by the situation, a lot of time has passed.
Hey, Shakur, have you been gardening for a long time?
Now we'll see how successful and how well you're doing.
I'm starting to get a slight feeling that you've chosen the wrong ground.
Actually, I think so too, because judging by the place, that's where Patapim died.
But we can't be sure about that because it could be a coincidence.
I think we'll find out definitively soon.
Judging by the reaction, I've done a great job. We can only wait.
And here is the proof that you and I have understood everything correctly.
It seems that now Shakur will have very interesting zucchini.
I think it was clear at the very beginning of the video, but you're right.
If I understood everything correctly, then these zucchini began to receive nutrients from Patapim.
You got it right, and as you can see, it led to irreversible consequences.
And the name of this big but cute zucchini is Trick Track Baraboom.
It is strange that such a cutie has not become very popular.
It seems to me that it has not become popular simply because it was invented late.
Maybe you're right.
But the most important thing is that we liked him.
Which means we can keep looking.
So it all starts with what we see of the forest. But what are those trees?
Oh, I know this forest. It's a forest of cocoa bean trees.
Except something tells me there shouldn't be a chemical plant near them.
That's right, the waste this plant emits is unsafe for humans to say the least.
Oh yes, and the trees are very well soaked with this waste from the air.
I don't think that would be good for the cocoa bean.
Oh, it's raining chemicals all over these trees!
I dread to imagine what could happen to a person if they drank coffee made from those beans.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Hey, this car looks like it's on a test or something.
I think this guy's gonna taste the coffee and say he can't sell it.
I'm afraid it's going to be the other way around.
So he came over and apparently he's about to taste the coffee.
I hope his health is okay.
I have the opposite feeling that if nothing happens, he'll start selling it all.
You may be right, but so far this coffee looks totally normal.
I'm sure there's obviously something wrong with this coffee, but he likes everything and it's really weird.
Looks like he's going to put this coffee into production after all.
That's right, there's a couple of huge boxes of coffee on their way somewhere.
What's going to happen next?
Hey, it's you, Cappuccino Assassino. Only you look human for some reason.
I'm afraid I've figured out the crux of the whole thing and he'll be human for a very short time.
But what makes you think it's me?
Because you're the only one who moves as professional and cool.
Don't tell me he's gonna drink coffee from the same beans.
You're right! He'll be drinking coffee made from the same chemical beans!
I'm pretty sure this is not gonna end well.
And he keeps practicing and practicing. That's right, you Cappuccino Assassino.
Maybe you're right, because I used to love taking coffee breaks.
Except this coffee break was your final coffee break.
As sad as it sounds, it is.
And here comes the fatal mistake, after which it looks like we'll be seeing our friend in his present form.
As expected, I got sick, and by the looks of it, I was supposed to die.
But those chemicals made it so that you didn't die, but apparently started mutating.
I guess there's no other explanation for why I've become like this.
Whoa! The mutations have occurred so deep in the cells of your body.
How long have you been a biology buff?
Come on, Shocker, calm down, and let's have a quick look at the ballerina cappuccino.
I agree. We don't need to fight or get into a fight.
Watch closely. It all starts with our elephant being driven in an obscure direction through the desert.
But very quickly, their trains are approaching the break because someone scattered the iron spikes and they punctured a truck tire.
So the driver has to make an emergency stop to assess the damage and replace the damaged tire.
I hope he can change the tire all by himself and successfully get the elephant to its destination.
I think the elephant is a bit worried, but he shouldn't be, as the driver has a spare tire and is getting to the point of replacing it.
So far, it looks like he's going to be successful with this.
But damned it, look at this, it's a scorpion. If it stings the driver will definitely die.
Just as we feared, that's exactly what's happening. The scorpion bites the driver in the leg and he dies after a bit of agony with no chance of rescue or survival because there is no ambulance or hospital.
After that, it's almost a full day and our elephant is probably very hungry, so I think he should look for food. But first he needs to get out.
Once again, we are shown that the driver is absolutely dead and showing no signs of life. It also shows the elephant's thoughts about the watermelon, which he would love to eat right now.
It is for this reason that he decides to kick the cage door with his head and go wandering around the desert in search of sustenance and with great luck find a couple of watermelons here.
He's sad to leave the driver here, but he can't be helped because the driver is already dead, and if our elephant doesn't find food, he'll quickly join the driver in the other world.
You can tell by it how tired he is due to the heat and intense hunger. And in the midst of his fatigue and hunger, he has a mirage that makes him think these cacti are watermelons.
But the problem is, if he eats it, he'll die. Because the cactus is prickly and its needles can poke him from the inside. And that's deadly, even if you swallow just one needle.
Everything happened just like you said it would. He ate the cactus and he died immediately afterwards, probably because the cactus needles pierced everything inside him.
Whoa! I think the vapors from this pipe are not harmless at all. Not even that, I'd say they look very, very dangerous, both to health and to the environment.
Oh no! Those green vapors got caught in the rain, which means the toxins will spread at a tremendous rate. Because with wind and rain, they can get anywhere.
They got on our elephant. They went very deep into his DNA and rearranged it. That's how we got Lirily Larila.